I want to welcome you back to Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about creepy Joe Biden doing an interview with Mika Brzezinski in his campaign, putting out the letter saying that Joe Biden is innocent. There are hundreds of pictures on the internet where creepy Joe Biden is touching women inappropriately and touching children inappropriately. We have people in the media, we have politicians such as our Speaker, Nancy Pelosi, Kamala Harris, Gillibrand, all these women who supposed to be beacons of light for the women's movement supporting creepy Joe Biden. Could you imagine if a Republican was running for president and you had hundreds of pictures of Joe Biden grabbing women by their breasts, touching children inappropriately? Do you actually think that the media would say that he was still electable? The media would be on a rampage on that Republican. But now we have finally found out, we have definitive proof, we have empirical proof that the Me Too and Time's Up movement was pure bullshit. All it was, like I told you in several other videos, was some way to get conservative white Republicans and masculine black males. You even saw yesterday one of our greatest actors, Denzel Washington, be attacked by Katie Curry, basically saying she felt uncomfortable around Denzel Washington, trying to destroy his credibility of 35 years as being the greatest actors of all time. But Joe Biden, this man right here, he should not see the presidency. The man is ill-equipped to be president. He doesn't know where he at. He has the type of attitude that's extremely dangerous, and he has a history of being extremely dangerous towards black people across America. But there's many of you who support him because he was Obama's vice president. But the only reason why Obama picked him was it strategic. He picked him to make white males feel comfortable. But I always tell people, you are what your record says you are. And black people need to look at Joe Biden's record. Don't look at him as Obama's vice president. Look at his record before that. Look at all the things he done that was anti-black. And I can repeat them again, and I'm damn sure getting ready to. Him saying at the age of 32, he admired Senator from Mississippi. That was his role model in the United States Senate. He was against busing in the mid-70s. He was for the Sentencing Act that began mass incarceration back in 1986. The crime bill, which he stood on the floor and gave one of the most racist speeches I ever heard. And you should go look at that speech. Go to YouTube and look at that speech. Then he's for the Telecommunications Act. Iraq War. The man has been on so many wrong sides of history. It's pathetic. But when you have these pictures and you have this man grabbing women inappropriately, and now you have Tara Reade, in which all these women who's supposed to be a beacon of light for women have turned on Tara Reade. I told you, Nancy Pelosi, who spoke out against Kavanaugh with Christine Blasey Ford, in which she talked about how strong this woman was and how great she was to come out against Brett Kavanaugh. And you heard Kamala Harris. You heard all these so-called women who are against violence. But now when it came to Tara Reade, a lower middle class white woman who said Joe Biden took advantage of her. You see the way they treat her. They treat her like she's trash. Just like she said when Joe Biden was done with her You're nothing to me. And that's what Nancy Pelosi and the rest of her crew feel, because it's never about women being violated. It's all about power and how we gain power and how we put our enemies on their back foot. But those days are over. They have been exposed. From so now on, when a woman comes forward, no one will believe her because everybody knows that the women's movement is full of shit. And you've seen all 8 to 10 organizations, National Organization of Women, NARAP, none of these organizations have come out against Joe Biden because it's not about the women, it's about the power. See, Tara Reade is a casualty of war. She could be thrown aside. Take your little trashy butt back home. We want Joe Biden. And you now know that Joe Biden is not for what you would say the average woman on the street. This has been going on, I'm telling you right now, in the United States Senate and in Congress for years. If you go back to the mid-'80s and Bob Packwood, in which he had a controversy, there has always been some discrepancies going on in Congress when it comes to the young people, especially the interns. We all know about that. And they had a large investigation going on. And Joe Biden probably was one of those people who were doing things he wasn't supposed to be doing. But I tell you this, we seen what this is all about. We seen the attacks on black men. And we've seen how they have devastated our community with Tawana Burke's Time's Up and Me Too movement. We've seen how they have attacked us. But now that they white hero has stood forward, they're protecting him. Oh, and they will protect him all the way to the White House. And it almost seems like nowadays, if you want to run for president, you got to have violated a woman. They say Donald Trump violated a woman. Bill Clinton violated a woman. Joe Biden violated a woman. He's just a good old white male. But can you imagine if a black male had did this? He would have had to drop out. Damn near would have been arrested. But Joe Biden will keep trucking on. And he will get that woman's support. Matter of fact, after today, he will get more support. Joe Biden is a sick man. And he should not be president of the United States. Damn it, if they can take down Bill Cosby and everybody else, should take down Joe Biden. I'm tired of the nonsense. I'm tired of them stepping all over black men in America and putting the face of assault on black men. But they don't want the face to be Joe Biden. See, they want it to be Bill Cosby. These same charges that you see right now against Joe Biden, if they put him on Bill Cosby, they would have took him to court. They took Bill Cosby to court on the same, I repeat, the same type of evidence against Joe Biden. In the blind, he's doing 9 years in prison. And he's blind, and they still won't let him out with the COVID-19 going on. This is sick, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of us being pushed around and made the face of everything bad when you got the future president doing the same damn thing and not being held accountable. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel. smash that like button and share this video.